Well, we're on our way out of the hut now. We're one of the last people to leave, which is exactly what I wanted. You can see Sylvia way down there because there'll be nobody behind us. Got a ways to go, but we're through the first bad boulder tip. Got a rotten section ahead, and then we're done. I just keep going down. Can no longer even see the cabane. A bit further down, we're making real good time. Real good time. Sketchy area is ahead, that ravine. Once we reach the bottom of that ravine, we're basically in the clear. But we got to get through that first. Sylvia is now out of the slide. I'm very jealous. I'm very close to being out of it, right up ahead there. Beautiful morning. Well, we're through the slide. Still can't see the hut up there. It's hidden by the mountainside. But from now on, the trail is much easier, much more generous. So, I don't know why it switchbacks here. We went back to the top of the moraine, and now all we have to do is go along it and down over there, and we're good. Not far now from the lake. Another view of this very narrow ridge we're hiking on. This is a glacial moraine. The glacier used to be right here. We are now walking along this contouring path along the hillside that avoids having to go down to the lake down there, where we turn up to go over this next col whose name escapes me, but I want to say it's the Col de Florcleta. Very nice cascade. Sylvia appears to have found a cow. Hey, love, what's the matter? The cow? Well, love, don't have a cow. Get it? Don't have a cow. Don't have a cow. There they go. So we just had an encounter with those cows, especially with that bull in the back. He refused to yield the trail, so we had to walk way out in the field around him. Quite the pain in the ass. Once again, we have been forced off the trail by a herd of cows. They're headed in that direction, so we have yielded to the cows. So there's the first view of the Lac de Moiry peering over there. Good. Much of this, the long, narrow reservoir of the Lac de Moiry appearing. I see Sylvia walking down. So we have reached a break point. We're above the Moiry Dam, and the Glacier de Moiry is fast receding behind us. Looking ahead there, the mountains you see in the distance are the Bernese Alps. Same range that has the Jungfrau and the Eiger. And our trail goes that way and eventually heads toward that dam. And eventually over that col, right there you can see a little thing up there on the top of that prominence. That's a ski col. There's a cable car station up there that goes down to Zinal, and another one goes to GRIMENTZ, so you could get cable cars to either. We intend to take the cable car. The helicopter about to go by us at eye level. Headed to the glacier, I assume. So we're a ways going now. We're just above the dam. We are not going to descend all the way to the dam. You can see the trail descending to a confluence with the trail to the col, which is up there. You can see it. So pretty soon we'll be there. Every time a marmot goes by, I can't get the camera out in time. There's two of them. There's two. So we have reached the Moiry Dam, Cabane de Moiry, and we're now attacking the coal up there. You can see it way above Sylvia's head, above the switchbacks. Part way up, the coal de Sorbois, it's up there ahead of us somewhere. Good look at the Barrage de Moiry. Man, just sucking air. Whew, so close now. At least we think so. We don't know that's the coal, but I think it is. My God. Sorbois. Coal de Sorbois. The eternal question of goulet or coombe. And yeah, this goes. Here's our cable card. Gondola. Yep, go ahead in. I'll get you going in, then I gotta go in, okay? So. Hey, I did that without busting my ass. Look. Ah! We're in the cable car. Here comes the next car.
Yeah.
About to make the jump to hyperspace. Let's relax, and we ride down in comfort to the town of Zinal. Here's the jump to hyperspace. Here we go. Those are some of the highest mountains in Europe. The Matterhorn is not visible. It's back there somewhere. I'm just getting Sylvia's reaction here. It's a very dark, like gloomy shape over there, or that could be the Matterhorn. It's funny, as we go down this thing, we're going along the trail, and you can see the blazes through the trail that we should be hiking. Yeah, like right below us. I literally going back and forth, so we've probably saved ourselves, the estimate I think was we saved 4 miles. And there's Zinal. We're both filming. Sylvia's filming that cascade out there. Do you see it? Right there, magnificent little cascade. And I'm filming her filming it. Zinal. My brother loves cuckoo clocks. There's a cuckoo clock for you, Chris. The cuckoo's come back. Sylvia's busy laughing at me because we flubbed, once again, we flubbed the me leaving through the door scene or whatever. I don't know why. So we got to go down the stairs here. We're in the village of Zinal, in the valley of the Anavers. And there's actually a mountain race. Let me see if I can get down the stairway without killing myself. So look in that direction and now resuming my filming. That is the finish line for a mountain marathon. I believe that's the Zinal, whatever it is, one of the Swiss Peaks marathons, sponsored by the Swiss Peaks hotels. And they left at 3 o'clock this morning. The runners went out and they're gonna make a 24-hour tour of a route longer than what it took us 5 days. We're headed into the Supermarsh. And there's actual people finishing, I believe, by the look of it. That's really cool. That's where we came down the other day, saving us a very long walk down those. In the little town of Vissois. There's what appears to be a medieval fortress or something over there, which we'd like to look at, but the bus is going to be leaving soon. You're not going to get a good view of this through this window, but I'm going to try anyway. There's a shepherd, there's another shepherd, and here comes the flock. That's something you don't see every day. The old mill wheel that used to go to this mill to probably grind flour, I'm guessing. Pretty impressive thing here. This is a medieval village of GRIMENTZ we're in now. Oh, here comes the rain. Starting to rain on us. Wow, look at that. So many people in it. Many Swiss villages, you'll see these hay barns up on blocks off the ground. I think they store stuff under there, like cordwood or whatever. Trail, as you can see, often goes right through the centers of these villages, and that's I think that's not the Haute route, main route, but it's like a side route of it. Cool. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Are you filming or what?
I already took the picture. Yeah.
Oh, you took a picture.
Yes. Sylvia is a connoisseur of doors. She pronounces this a good door.
Look at that one. Oh my goodness.
There's another good door. I'm not sure if you can see it. She's over at that door. But these doors actually have this is something 1928 is the inscription on this. I believe GRIMENTZ as a village has existed since 1904, but some of these buildings might predate that. Man, this one's 1955. But I mean, if you wanted to get that done in the United States, you'd have to come to Switzerland and import somebody. Yeah, that door's way older than this one. That door's probably dates back to the 1920s or something. We're just kind of going back to our hotel. This is the Trail de Besso finish line. There's a guy coming now. People are applauding. By the way, this is the Tour de Besso. That is Besso.